All new Citroen C3. Mike Stevens here. I'm actually just going to walk past this incredible Boxster GTS we've got and beeline it straight for the Citroen C3, which I've never sat in before. Not the new one. It's only just launched in Australia very recently. Rob Margate drove it at our at the launch event and gave it a 7.1 out of 10. So not a massive score, but pretty exciting in the light market, I think. This one's going to go for about 23 grand. It's got an 81 kilowatt, 205 newton meter engine, so very, very little, but also a very little car. Should probably do the job just fine. Let's have a look inside. Tell us what you think of the styling as well on the outside. It's obviously all very French. Notice it's got the air bubbles that have been a bit of a Citroen thing for a little while. I think it started with the Cactus SUV from memory. The idea, of course, is that you can drive a push a trolley into them, give it a bit of a kick. Tyson, don't kill me. And it should respond quite well. So inside, love the little squircles in the vents everywhere. Oh, such a little thing. Nice design. Does have that sort of floating tablet interface that it's a fair amount of derision these days, but I think that's pretty well integrated and implemented in the design there. Just bring the seat forward a bit because I'm a bit on the short side. How do we start it up? Oh, it's got an ignition barrel, classic. This door design's nice. I quite like this leather strap. That's quite nice. Alright, start it up. Turn the tunes down. Infotainment loading up. Gee, that's a pretty out there colour scheme. Fluoro green. It's reasonably quick though. This is likely using the same infotainment system that features in Peugeot's iCockpit, being of the same Peugeot Citroen group. We don't have any photos. Well, it's got Android Auto, that's good. Not sure if it's got Apple CarPlay. You'd think the icon would be there if it did. I'm sure it does have. That's a pretty quick and tasteful infotainment system, I think. Oh, so it doesn't have integrated nav. You might be able to option it, not too sure. Pretty old school instrument cluster here, just a single colour multifunction display in the centre there. It's actually not a bad little note. Don't mind that at all. So we'll take this for a spin later, but right now a bit of a walk around. Let's have a look in the back, see what the space is like in the back of this tiny little jigger. It doesn't look too bad. I'm 5'10", is what I tell people. I'm probably actually 5'9", and that's, so with my preferred seating position in the front, I'd say that's pretty good legroom there. Quite happy with that. Don't mind that. So tell us what you think about the new Citroen C3. You can find our reviews on caradvice.com, our launch review. Tell us in the comments below what you think about the design and how well you think this car could do in Australia. Citroen doesn't really have much of a showroom dealer footprint in Australia, so that's not going to help them much. But in the light car market, if you're after something a little bit funky, this could be a deserving buy. Tell us what you think.